Hey friends, I decided to come outside today and get some fresh air. The weather's been really nice, hasn't it? I hope that this week you have found some time to get outside too. It's a really good time to just play outside or just go sit outside and get out of your house for a little bit. I hope you've all had a great week. We're going to learn more about Jesus, and don't forget, today is Easter, so happy Easter. Remember to tell everyone about what Jesus has done for you today and about how special Easter really is. So last week we talked about Jesus in his final days on earth. So what we learned about was how Jesus was taken away by some angry soldiers, and that's where the story ended last week. Remember, the people were very scared and they didn't know what was going to happen to Jesus. So let's figure out what happens this week. Let's catch up. Jesus let angry people take him away, and he listened while they told lies about him, and he even let them hurt them. Think about a time when you have had someone say something really mean about you. Jesus didn't say anything back, and he just let them talk about him. He knew what was happening. Then Jesus let them kill him on a cross. Jesus' friends were very sad and scared. Jesus' friends put him in a tomb, and a tomb is like a cave on a hill. Soldiers rolled a huge stone over the door. Then the men who killed Jesus wanted to make sure that no one could get into his tomb. But 3 days later, Mary came to the tomb. That huge stone had been moved. She looked inside the tomb, and there were 2 angels in the tomb. One angel said, "Why are you crying?" And Mary said, "I don't know where Jesus is." The angel said, "He's not here. He is risen just as he said." So he had told people that he was going to rise from the dead. But that sounds pretty hard to believe, right? But we know that it happened. Mary turned and left the tomb, and then she bumped into someone. "Mary," a voice said. Mary thought she knew that voice. It was Jesus' voice. He was alive, and he was standing right in front of her. Jesus told Mary, "Go and tell the others." Mary was so glad she ran to tell Jesus and all of his friends. "Jesus is alive," she said. "I saw him." Some of Jesus' friends didn't believe it at first, but when they ran to the tomb, it was empty. Remember, they had put a really big stone over it, so they knew that Jesus had to have moved it because no one else could have done that. It's such a miracle that Jesus was alive and that Jesus lives today in our hearts, and he came to save us all for his sins. Talk to your family this morning about Easter and about what Easter means. It's such a special time, and I hope that even in this time you find some way to celebrate this morning. So friends, I will see you next week. Have a happy Easter.